Hello. Don't cheer for me, I'm just the MC. The real host is stood at the back of the room. He's an RTS award-winning producer. He's a broadcast journalism lecturer. He was our third choice presenter, and he's been to Japan. It's Paul Duckworth.
That round of applause was just a bit less than it took me to walk up here, which is a great and embarrassing start to the evening. Hello, everyone, and good evening, and welcome. You clap, I pick up my clicker. Welcome to the new Adelphi. Welcome to the School of Arts and Media, Journalism and PR Awards. We are live across the world on YouTube. It is 7:04 and 15 degrees in Salford. This is the 13th time these awards have been held, and unlucky for you, the first time that I have presented them. But every year I gather up all the entries to send to the judges, and every year I am blown away by the quality of the work on show. It is easy as lecturers for us to get blasé about the quality of the stuff that you do, about the work you do day in and week out to week. Good start. Tried to ad-lib, forgot I had a script, tried to pick the script up. Let's see how many times that happens. There are people who will ask, in the generation of AI and celebrity content, what's the role, what's the point of journalism? To those people, I say, girl, chill. As the old saying goes, if someone says it's raining and someone else says it's dry, your job isn't to provide a balanced report, it's to stick your head out the bloody window. And you are doing that on this course with the people of Salford. You are sticking your head out of, and into in some cases, many windows across this city, and finding stories and making content for real audiences. That is worth celebrating, and that is why we are here tonight. The audience that you broadcast to and that you publish to is growing and growing. We are averaging around 100,000 monthly visitors to Salford Now, and we can hit, quite right, round of applause, we can hit 10,000 views on just a single news day. Since September, Salford Now has doubled its Facebook following to 22,000 and added 2,000 new readers on Instagram. And on social, whoop, absolutely. A whoop for Instagram there. And on social, 5 of our videos have reached more than 1 million views. Okay, no whoop for 1 million, fine. Better. As long as I know where the line is. And with 9 of those reaching over 100,000 views. You have made dozens of hours of TV and radio content, both in news days and in your own time too. On the Quays TV YouTube channel, you've had, strange time to whoop, 188,000 views of your programmes since September. More than 2,500 hours of content has been watched on the channel, and you have hit over 3,000 subscribers. All of that work will help you build a portfolio and a brand as a journalist, as will the odd award. Now, awards aren't the be-all and end-all of life as a journalist. As a BAFTA and Royal Television Society award-winning journalist, I do not, as you know, like to mention that. I know that better than most. I have lost more awards than I have won. But being nominated is an achievement, and it gets people to know your name. Each of our awards this evening has been judged by industry professionals with decades of experience between them, and if you've been nominated, they now know your name. And this year, every one of our judges, apart from the venerable Steve Panter, is a former Salford student. All of them have been in your shoes, some of which look extremely uncomfortable, and they've now gone on to amazing things. We have got judges from BBC Breakfast, The World Service and BBC Sport, from Sky Sports and ITV, from the Manchester Evening News, from Lad Bible, and from Webber Shandwick. So a big round of applause for all of our judges, please. Here's how tonight will work. Operational note to start with. If you need the loo during the ceremony, the struggle is real, please use that door at the back and go left around to the loos, and you can come in that same way. This door bangs No, I'm not going to make a terrible joke there. This door makes a terrible noise. So if you need to leave, go out the background there. Okay, operational note done. Here's how tonight will work. I will read out the shortlist for each category before asking the judge or presenter for each award to come up and announce the winner and hand out a prize, or before we see the judge's thoughts on video. If you've won, come on up and get your certificate. Get a photo taken and then say a few words. Remember, we are live on YouTube. There's no foul language on the internet. If you've been nominated and are one of the runners-up, we also have a certificate for you. Please wait until the interval or till the end to come along. I'm going to keep whacking that microphone with my script. I'm sorry, I am not a professional at this. If you're a runner-up, come get your certificate in the interval or at the end, please. And after the awards have been handed out and all the free booze has been drunk, if it hasn't already, I have no more free drink tickets. Stop asking me. Boo. There's no reason for the party to stop. Celebrations continue in the SU. There is free pizza and chips to line the stomach. I believe there's a birthday party. There is a birthday party. And one last thing, we want you to, X, formerly known as Twitter, Instaface, SnapTok and TikChat as many photos as you possibly can tonight. So get snapping, share those things with the hashtag UOSJourno Awards. We've also got Tom here from the uni social team, so speak to Tom and give your thoughts as long as they are positive. So, our first award tonight is the Steve Panter Multimedia Award. Steve worked for 25 years at the Manchester Evening News, is a published author and was elected to the Regional Newspapers Hall of Fame, and has been a guiding light for University of Salford in journalism. In fact, Steve tells me he was on the interview panel when Fletch got his job here at the uni. Steve can't be with us tonight. He's on a canal boat holiday. But he wanted to say how impressed he was with all of the work and how difficult it was to come up with a shortlist. Everybody who's nominated for this award has been reporting on their patch, which is, of course, our city of Salford. So, the nominations for our first award are for a blog spreading awareness of long-term... It's not done it, has it? There we go. Oh, this is terrific. Where's my clicker? Excellent. Have we got any hold music? Now it's just not working. Now it says go to your last viewed slide. Now it works, lads. We're on. I don't think anybody noticed. For a blog spreading awareness of long-term conditions, Reese Hansen. Fatima Liamani is nominated for an engaging eyewitness report. And for showing that the best original journalism comes from face-to-face interviews, Emily Trelfer. So, to present our first award, which I dropped on her about 30 seconds ago, sorry about that, the programme leader for multimedia journalism, someone at Salford who's always got your back and is in your corner, Sarah Eyre.
You're doing well, Duckers, you're doing well.
Now I'm just going to stand awkwardly at the back.
Yeah, that's good.
I need to decide where to stand.
I'm standing awkwardly at the front, so that's okay. I was very excited 30 seconds ago when Duckers asked me to present this award because Steve Panter is a legend. I'm very privileged to have started working at the university when he was here as well. He was a great mentor and a legend, basically, as I've already said. So, without further ado, you've heard the nominees, the shortlist. The winner is Emily. Emily Telford. Congratulations. I don't know if I can give you maybe this water bottle or something. I don't know. You should. Oh, there we go. That's that one. Thank you. I don't know if you can Emily say a few words if she wants to. Oh, I've taken my.
I want to say.
Well, you don't have to say. You can just say. Be gracious. Say thank you.
Thank you. I don't really know what to say, but thank you. Thank you for the award, and yeah, thanks. I don't know what else.
Well done, Emily, winning the first award of the night. I'm going to have a drink. You're going to have to be patient. There you go. Okay, let's move on to the first of our year group awards. And we're better to start than with our first years. Before we hear the nominees, here is a quick good luck message from someone who's been an essential part of our teaching in the first year this year.
Hi everyone, it's Crony here. I'm sorry I can't be with you at the awards ceremony this evening, but I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your amazing hard work and dedication. I'm sorry, I just couldn't keep a straight face. First years, my recovery in deep therapy is going very well because you basically break me every Friday, but you have added something to my life that I never expected and never really want again. But I love you all and hope you have a great evening. Don't get drunk and hug Duckers and tell him how wonderful he is, because he's not. But have a great evening, and I'm sorry I can't be there. Thank you for all your hard work.
Do not clap that. My close friend Paul Crone there. It says in the script, thanks Crony, but no, absolutely not. So, our nominees for the first year award are, for his broadcasting talent and confident bulletin reading, Benjamin Fiddymore. For her natural charisma and energy, Molly Gunn. And for tackling a difficult topic with care, Katie Hancock. Now, our judge for this award is a former Salford student and now journalist at BBC World Service. She's launched, produced and presented shows on 5 Live, and she's always generous with her time and advice for students. It's Niamh McDermott. I'm going to stand up with you.
Well, firstly, you've made my job so difficult because you were all very simply pure class. It was all really, really great. So it was really difficult to say, but the winner is Katie Hancock. Am I meant to say something?
Say something.
Great. I didn't think I'd get this at all. So, yeah, thank you so much. I've had an amazing first year and can't wait to see what goes on next year.
Yeah, just to make it abundantly clear, you have unrestricted access to a microphone. Say something. Well done, Katie, and thanks, Niamh, for judging that award. Next, to a new award this year for Social Story. We've heard already the reach that Salford Now has on social media. Native social storytelling is a really important skill, as our judges for this award can attest. We'll meet them in a second, but first, the nominees. For content that seamlessly translates news into social video, Emma Nelson. For engaging with a taboo subject that others might shy away from, Georgia Spratt. And our final nominee for fast-paced and engaging sport content is Bix Williams. The judges for this award are all plying their trade under the Lad Bible umbrella. One is a social editor at Lad Bible. One is a junior social editor at Sport Bible. Both of them are taller than me, annoyingly. And one of them is a channels manager, I think I've got that right, for Lad Bible. Please welcome Joe Douglas, Tom Jenkins and Simone Harrison. I don't know who wants to take charge of the envelope.
I think so.
You can give the winner up.
Oh, thank you. Thank you all for having us. It was quite a difficult decision, obviously, with them being 3 of us and such incredible stories and such a wide range of topics. But the winner is Bix Williams, who is not here. Difficult.
Brilliant. Do we take it?
Yeah, take it, Tom.
Do we get the award?
For everyone that doesn't know, Tom got robbed 2 years ago. He should have won and lost, so he'll take Bix's award.
Ask Joe's opinion, not mine. The real winner deserved it.
Thank you, Tom. Sorry, I didn't move the slides on. That was totally my fault. Thank you, Tom, Simone, and Joe. Yeah, Tom wasn't robbed. Sam deserved to win that one. Sorry, mate. Now it's time for the second of our year group awards, and no prizes for guessing. It's for second year. This award has been judged by James Holt, who's a senior reporter at the Manchester Evening News. James was recently named as one of the 30 under 30 to watch in journalism, and just in the last few weeks won the Young Journalist of the Year at the Press Awards. Before we hear from James, quite right, applause. I should pause more for applause. We're going quite quickly. Before we hear from James, here are the nominees for Best Second Year. For dealing with human stories with care and compassion, Rhys Hanson. For his clear passion for music journalism, Tom Turner. And finally, for a piece that James said would not look out of place on Granada Reports, Dan Walters. Now, James can't be with us this evening. He has sent a video. A word of advice. There's quite a lot of info after he announces the winner, which is always a bad thing to do. Try not to go completely mental when you find out who's won, because there is quite a bit more important context. Here's James, as Cameron described it, serving face.
Hello everyone, James here, reporter at the Manchester Evening News and former student of Salford University. Sorry I can't be there this evening. I just want to take this time to say a massive well done to all the winners and also everyone who submitted their work. The quality of work was extremely impressive, really high quality stuff. I judged this year's second year award. The quality of work was fantastic. There was a real range of stories and content types, from online articles to news packages and radio packages and podcasts. It was really impressive. It's great to see that people are trying their hand at a multitude of different skills. The winner this year is Rhys Hanson. I thought his submission was excellent. There was a real range of stories and skill sets used, from broadcast to print. I particularly enjoyed the blog on people living with chronic illnesses. I thought it was great and basically did what journalists do best. It told the stories of real people and also gave a voice to people that are underrepresented in the media. So a big well done to Rhys and everyone else who submitted their work this year.
So it's Rhys coming up. Second year. Sorry, just the certificate, if we've got the certificate. Thank you. Sorry, Rhys.
That's all right.
Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me, Colin.
Shall I dance?
I think dancing is probably unnecessary, but you can have a certificate and a handshake. There you go.
Thank you
And
very
say a
much.
few words, please.
Thank you. Honestly, it could have been any of you, Dan, Tom, but so many people in our year are brilliant. And got to say a big thank you to the people I interviewed, because honestly, like they were happy to tell their story, and that's the main thing. So thank you all very much.
Congratulations, Rhys. A couple of really good years at the university and well-deserved award. Our next award is for Best PR of the Year, and it's judged by Rhys Blanchard. Rhys is a Salford graduate and a manager at Webber Shandwick. Before I ask Rhys up to announce the winner, you know the drill by now, here are the nominees. For a group effort, for Blood Bikes, Bella Francis, Rhea Ramesh, Evie Arnott, Rebecca Mills, Alexander Quigley and Hannah Frew. Our second nominee is Master Students in Evolve PR. And our third nominee is Masata Johnson. So here to announce the winner, please welcome Rhys.
It's a little bit quiet now.
Again, yeah.
Sorry, Sam, I just gave you a lap dance getting out of that chair. It's really difficult in that middle with two either side. Look, it was a total privilege to look through all of the sort of campaign ideas and proposals as part of this process. Year on year, we just see such an exceptional calibre of work come from Salford students, whether it's sort of through our partnership, whether it's through applications for our University of Salford journalism graduate role. But honestly, looking at the proposals here, they were just phenomenal. Some of the work that had gone into this, clearly testament to some fantastic collaboration. We know sometimes there are challenges with group work, particularly when you're being marked and there's a whole host of sort of experts and leaders looking at your work. But honestly, reading these, it's very clear that the detail was meticulous, and that the people that crafted these ideas have a real solid understanding of public relations. And for those who worked on any of these entries, I think you'd be fantastic candidates for the industry. For me, there was one that stood out. I think throughout it was very clear that they really understood their target audience. The focus on really creating change for a very specific cause and creating real positive action, for me, is exactly what impactful public relations is about. And it's certainly what we try and do at Weber Shandwick. And quite frankly, what we saw with the winner was just superb. So I'm really happy to announce that the winner is Blood Bikes. Fantastic. Well done, well done.
I don't know if you could see our faces, but we really didn't think it was going to be us. We kept nudging each other going, oh, this is so jokes. Yeah. But honestly, thank you so much. Also to the rest of our group and to our PR lecturers, because in January we really didn't know what PR was. But now...
Shout out Sarah, shout out Michelle.
No, literally. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Well done, the Blood Bikes team, and thank you, Reese. What a journey. We didn't know what PR was. Now, we heard earlier about the great work and the huge audience for Salford Now, so it's only right to recognise that hard work with an award. The Salford Now Award has been judged by staff and by our Salford Now editor and superstar intern, Alfie Mulligan. Before Alfie comes up to announce the nominees, a quick word about Alfie. He has been a genuine star this year, working tirelessly on Salford Now, online and on social. He's helped with every one of the 6 million interview dates we've had to do for new applicants. And so I want you to go bananas and welcome to the stage, Alfie Mulligan.
No, thank you. The Salford Now Award. Just want to say a little bit about Salford Now this year. We've obviously hit some massive targets. We've done a lot, whether that's launching the newsletter with Robin this year, which has been fantastic, or what you guys contributed on the site has been absolutely unbelievable. I mean, we've hit targets and numbers that we never thought we'd see. Well, I didn't think we'd see. I mean, Sarah will promise you that when I projected it, what I would like to have got, we never thought we would be where we are now. I mean, even the newsletter has taken me around Salford. And even now, I'm going to mention it, I've been told to mention it, where we're going from Salford to Salford, from Oxfordshire into Greater Manchester, which is a 200-kilometre run in a weekend. So, yeah, it's going to be... and if you do have the time, please donate. It is for the charity Mind, and it was for someone who sadly should have been here tonight, but he's not. It's a very sad cause, but it's for the charity Mind. Yes, on to the nominees, because you guys have been fantastic this year, and I think you deserve the recognition. So, yes, so obviously Ellie Dodd, Fiona May Swanson and Ellie Chalfer, you guys have been absolutely fantastic. So, yes. Now it's my time to open the envelope. I will stop talking. So, the award goes to... Drum roll, guys. No, I'm joking. Fiona May Swanson. Well done. No. Somewhere. Is there an award? Is that no? Sorry, it hasn't been framed, but
That's
you know,
okay.
it's even better. Right. Cool.
Yeah. Well, well, I really enjoyed
producing the content on Salford Now this year, which I've never really done anything like it before. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I didn't expect to get this. So thank you. Yeah.
All right, sorry, I'll say something. Thanks, Alfie. Great, and well done, Fiona May. That is, I realised when we rehearsed that I've written in the script, that is a hotly contested award, about 6 times. So if someone could sub my script next year, that would be awesome. We have one more very special award to hand out before we take a short break. We are flying through this, kids. Last year, we were privileged to present the inaugural Mark Gardner Award in association with AJ Bell. Mark was a member of the AJ Bell media team and sadly passed away in 2022. We are delighted we can continue Mark's legacy by presenting this award for a second year. And this year, the cash prize has been increased after kind contributions from Mark's family. So to say a bit more about Mark, the award, and to announce the winner, please welcome the editor of AJ Bell's Shares magazine, Tom Seeber.
Good evening, everybody, and thanks for the introduction, Paul. It's a real pleasure to be here tonight. It's almost exactly 20 years since I was in quite a similar position to a lot of you, having graduated from a postgraduate diploma at Walkden, just down the road. I know Paul was there at a similar time, although I would say he was on the other side of the five-a-side grudge match because he did broadcast journalism rather than print, as I did. Having started in local papers, not long after that, I moved somehow into the financial press, and looking back I can say I thoroughly enjoyed my time at Walkden. It gave me a real grounding in journalism, and I hope and I'm sure that a lot of you will have kind of a similar feeling looking back on this in 2 decades time as well. We didn't have anything like this though, I've got to say, so consider yourselves lucky, I suppose. As Paul has already said, the award I'm about to present is dedicated to the memory of Mark Gardner. Someone, unfortunately, I only had the opportunity to work with for far too fleeting a period, but who left a real impression. He had a real sense of humour, he had robust opinions, he was quite an original thinker, and he was someone who had a very analytical approach to writing about the financial markets. And it's fitting that this award and the prize that comes with it, which, as Paul has said, has been supplemented thanks to a kind contribution from Mark's family, can really help give somebody a head start in pursuing their own journalistic ambitions. So we had loads of excellent entries for what I think was quite a difficult brief, writing about the impact of artificial intelligence on the world of money. But one entrant really stood out and was a unanimous pick for our judging panel, which included myself and a colleague on Shares magazine, but also members of the PR and content teams at AJ Bell. So before I present the award, I'll just give you a quick flavour of some of the judges' comments. So the article was, I quote, "a great balance of informative and friendly." The way the author's personal experience was brought into the article was also highly praised by the judges. And it was variously described as thought-provoking, having a clear narrative, and having flowed effortlessly from start to finish. So with that high praise, and without any further ado, I'm delighted to present this award to Emily Trelfer. So, well done, well done, well deserved.
Thank you.
Hand over to you.
Well, I didn't think I'd win it at first. I kind of just decided to write something that resonated with me, and as a student, how I wanted to kind of progress with the world of like money and how AI can kind of help that. And I didn't really think it'd win, but I'm glad that it's a unanimous vote, to be honest. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Huge congratulations to Emily. What a prize. Okay, it's time for a short break. We are about halfway through our awards for tonight. Still to come, we have the Quays TV Award. Okay, good response. Prizes for postgraduate and third-year students. There'll be a riot after that one. And we have a special prize, the Paul Broster Award for the student who's done the most to raise the profile of journalism at Salford. Now let's see who can get to the lift to get down to the shop to buy a disposable vape first. And we will see you in about 20 minutes or so. Let's do that. Absolutely. No.
Why will
Keep
there
that
be
for
a riot?
Oh, you know.
Is there for third year?
Meant to broadcast.
Because there's too many. Why didn't you? Why didn't you talk about me?
It's coming though, yeah.
It's coming.
Okay, I thought you were just saying that you were like that's the only awards there is.
No.
Next
Plenty more to come. Graduated yet?
I'm sweating my arse.
Oh yeah, shit.
I know. All these people sitting by the door are like, I just want to walk me through this hole because it's so good. You get a bit, I guess. Let's see if we can find, rather than you go peeking through all the windows.
Once again, the biggest night in entertainment. It's the Journalism Awards, and this is the fun part. It's half time, which means that everyone that's attended has had a chance to use their free drink tokens, and then had some time for those free drinks to marinate. It also means that everyone's here, so it means that we're able to interview some people that we didn't get to before. I actually already spoke to him. I swear it's on, thank you. I'll have a look. I have got myself an extra microphone, but let's have a look. Oh no, this battery's died. I've been given a Duff battery. Oh, actually, no, it's okay. I come prepared, and I know my lav mic's working, so I'm going to assume I'm not talking into the ether just yet. You are watching Field Repairs live on Quays TV. Let's get this one connected up, shall we? Come on. Any minute now. I am actually a technician first and not... That looks better. Yes. There we go. Field Repairs live on Quays TV. We should be with you now. Coming live at you. Yes, let's go. We're going to start by talking to a man that I caught at the end. I was told he showed up just before the end of the show. You can run away.
Hello.
Hi there.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Lovely. What a cool day.
Why don't you introduce yourself to our new viewers? We've got millions of people around the world watching.
Yeah.
I had a look, and the numbers, I mean, I thought they were census numbers, loads sorts of numbers. More people watching this than the live stream of the Vatican at the moment, especially now we know Bob's in. So there's not much to say about that. It's just you know, God, innit?
Chicago, man. How about that?
Crazy. Going to have a chance to eat real pizza now. Introduce yourself to the millions of people at home watching.
I'm Dr. Taylor Umland, and I'm going to be the program leader for sports journalism when it starts next year.
I forget you're a doctor sometimes.
I know, me too. Honestly. You know, I use that introduction for myself like once a year. This is very special.
This is an important time in your life, of course, so I don't blame you for using it now. You'll notice I'm holding this microphone. I have a mic here. I don't know which one I'm using, so we're going to keep swapping between. We'll find out. Who are you wearing?
I believe this is from Primark.
I let the students wear Primark because they're poor, but you're a doctor.
I am a doctor, but I also am extremely tight, so don't worry about it.
But like, my friends' parents are doctors and they live in a mansion. Do you not live in a mansion?
I don't live in a mansion. I do live in a semi-detached, though.
Oh, all right.
I know.
Some of us have to live in terraces.
Ford Mondeo in the driveway. Yeah.
Whoa!
I know.
Incredible. That's what a doctor gets you. A car that is only 11 years old.
Only 130,000 miles, man.
Incredible. That must be the dream. You having a good time tonight?
I am. This is the first journalism awards I've ever been to. No other place I've ever worked at has ever had one.
It's because they can't afford things like that in Leeds.
That is true.
We're just generally a better city than Leeds.
Look at this place up here. This is amazing. And honestly, just to see like how many people are here, how many people are excited. It's awesome. There's some great work.
we didn't rehearse the intro. It's just we realised that Duck is normally introduced as the host, and he can't because he's the host. And so we just kind of, I just said to him, well, should I go up and introduce you? And he went, if you want to. So I did, and I didn't expect a cheer of that magnitude. People are really in a cheering mood.
No, it's you, man.
Oh, thank you.
You have saved more people's asses this year and every year than people care to admit.
I would say it's probably fair that 3/4 of them would fail without me.
Oh, yeah. And it's also because nobody wants to care about the tech. At least somebody does.
I had to fix this mic live on stream because the battery that I got from Joe failed.
Oh, so you put a new battery in it.
Yes, but I took 2 with me because that's what I do. I was having this conversation with some of the people that have been nominated, and I will get a chance to talk to Reese, who is one of our winners, and indeed you can see them all shown off there. They were saying something insane.
What?
They were saying that if they were to lose an award, they would be happy for the other people. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it?
It's the modern day. I mean, there was a Friends episode about this. Joey had to do you got to be able to accept it. You know, nobody wants to be that guy at the back of the room throwing his chair because he lost an award. I know you would.
That's why I sit at the back of the room.
For that full dramatic effect.
For the record, and this is important context here, I have an 100% win rate, actually, at the Journalism Awards, because I didn't enter until Sarah Eyre collared me on a staircase and said, enter the award for Best Third Year. And I don't want to. And she went, well, you're going to, because if you don't, we're going to give you what is now the Paul Broster Award for Outstanding Student. And I decided that, with all due respect to people like Alfie, who won the Paul Broster Award last year, and I'm having to shout, wow. With all due respect to them, it's the Teacher's Pet Award, and I didn't want that.
Absolutely is the Teacher's Pet Award. But the thing is, at university, being the teacher's pet means you're probably going to get a job. So.
Well, it worked for Alfie.
It did work for Alfie. Being the teacher's pet is okay. You don't have to be a rebel all the time.
We'll make sure that the person that wins tonight, I'll go up and tell them. Don't worry, it's okay. It's a good thing, actually. Now, let's go find out how Dan Walters in particular, who said to me that he would kill someone for an award. I'm going to go see if... Now he doesn't have to. Before. Hello, Reese.
Hello, how are you? Did you get over my insult from earlier?
Just about. So,
I am sorry.
In the end, you've not had to worry about anyone tripping.
No, I did consider falling over just for you. I thought I'd just make a little thing of it, entertain the audience, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, don't do the entertaining. I'm here to do the entertaining.
Apologise. I'll leave it to you. Would you like to fall over, does that mean?
No, I probably will. These steps, they're not massively even. Like, there's a lot of weeds, and these shoes are actually a bit big. Docs don't do half sizes, and I'm an 8.5. I get that on WikiFeet. And, what's wrong with me? As a result, they're quite loose. And a couple of times while I was out here before, I did almost trip. So it might happen whether I mean it to or not.
Well, I look forward... Well, no. Well, I do, actually, yeah. I'll be honest, I look forward to it if it happens, but I won't wish it upon you.
That's very, very diplomatic.
Thank you.
Not an easy thing to walk the diplomat line, is it?
Well, as a journalist, unbiased, walking the line.
So Coach Bob. Coach Bob? Pope Bob.
Oh. Isn't it Bob?
Bob.
Yeah, Coach Bob.
Coach Bob.
Are we talking about the Pope now?
It's much more of a coach thing than a Pope name, isn't it? I mean, he's not gone with Bob, but it's Bob.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's quite good, really. Can he fix it? It doesn't need fixing, but if it does, maybe he can. Yeah, no?
Let's not get into the specifics on whether the Catholic Church needs fixing, perhaps. I'm going to avoid that one. Walk the diplomat line. Now, let's see if I can find some other winners and free you. Now, the big issue I've got is I don't really want to interview anyone like mid-vape. Oh, no. Oh, we're trapped. We're trapped. Hi.
Can you stop lying about it?
We've been...
I heard you say several times that Dan said he would kill for it. I did not say that. That's not the words I said.
Well, the name strap says you would.
You're spreading propaganda.
I had a look. Rob's been in charge of adding graphic straps, and apparently it does say that.
Can I just say as well, you spelled my name wrong.
I didn't spell your name wrong.
There's no L in my...
I didn't spell your name wrong. Rob spelled your name wrong.
So technically, that's not me.
Robert Porter, you spelled his name wrong. You hear that?
Rob, you spelled my name wrong. I thought we knew each other better than that.
So it does say runner-up on it. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy for Reese. He's done a great job.
I will give you credit.
I tried to trip him up, but it didn't work.
I will give you credit. Before you did say, as long as it was Reese, you'd be happy, because they actually said, Tom, they said that as long as it was the other one. I mean, how do you feel about that?
I'm disappointed, Dan, actually. I'm glad Rob spelt your name wrong. No, to be fair, I didn't know I was up. Until you told me, I didn't know I was up for it. Thanks for telling me.
You're welcome. So just so you know, those two didn't want you to win.
Well, you know, I'm glad Reese won as well. As long as Dan didn't win, that's all I was saying.
And I appreciate that. That's very fair of you. I was going to say diplomatic, but it's not at all diplomatic.
Not entirely.
Now I've got someone glaring at me. Hi, Jess.
You said that you would come and talk to me and ask me what I was wearing.
Yeah, you kept hiding who you're wearing.
I didn't. I am wearing Bershka, but don't trust them because their straps break. Pretty little thing on the feet, and I just wanna say, Haye by Charlie at Glow by Salford. Great.
I feel like I've walked past Glow by Salford.
Yeah,
Where is it?
it's on you know where the tram stop is near Media City. Not that one. Langworthy Road. It's on there. Yeah, they're good. Any other questions for me?
Are you up for any awards tonight?
No, I'm not, because I went to nominate myself and I forgot. So then I asked Duckers if I could nominate myself late, and he told me no.
Such sticklers, these award shows.
Oh, like, I so would have won as well for pity points, but nobody ever wants to listen to me, so.
Well, presumably that would be because of your upbringing, which of course ties into your final project. Tell us.
So I'm an orphan, and my final project is basically about why people who grow up in foster care are less likely to go to university compared to the general public. Just to make it clear, we are 4 times less likely to go to university than the general public. So the fact that I'm graduating, success story right here, guys. Documentary right here.
Even if Duckers has kind of shown some bias against you by not letting you submit late.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bias. I think he just knew that mine would be so good I would win, and he just didn't want to put me up against the other people, you know? And I think that's fair, you know? I am just so good at journalism and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that. I don't know how much longer I've got, but I think it's about 5 minutes. Is there anyone I should interview? Oh, no. Hi, Meg.
I think Caitlin would be a great one.
Where is Caitlin?
Caitlin, let's go find her. Come with me.
What?
We're going to find Caitlin. We're going to interview Caitlin. Well, while we go, let's interview you. How are you feeling?
I'm good. Obviously, my award's not been announced yet, so just chilling.
Over time.
No.
No.
You get an interview.
But I also know that one of my friends is up for the Masters Award, and none of the Masters are here, so I'll have to go up on their behalf if they win.
I held the mic to her mouth and then she said nothing.
But are you having a good night?
Yeah, it's great. I'm just sat at the back of the room for the most part, but you know, I'm getting to harass people here.
You're so hungry you could eat who?
So the host for this evening is Paul
Hello.
Duckworth.
I mean, actually, I was here to challenge an allegation that was made by
Oh God!
Sadie, which was reported to me thanks to who I'll just describe as my snitch in the gallery. I mean, there are rules. There are rules for these kind of things. If the nomination.
Oh, that was Jess.
Oh, was it Jess? Oh, I beg your pardon.
It was not Sadie.
In that case, then I apologise.
That was anti-orphan discrimination as opposed to ableism.
I apologise to Sadie for that. But you know, there are rules, and some people live by them. And I'll leave it at that.
Are the sunglasses because you're trying to copy me, someone you know is cooler?
It's because it's bright. And I wanted my sunglasses on.
I have bad news. The name straps that I wrote for you, the backdrops are not appearing. So I'm just going to tell you some of them because when you watch back, they're hard to see. We did, of course, have the 3 lines I introduced you with. RTS award-winning producer.
Yep.
This is true.
Yep.
Broadcast journalism lecturer. Third choice presenter.
Also factually correct.
Been to Japan.
Yep. Can't argue with that.
Doing this for free is one of them. I don't know if I fired that one yet.
That is true. I am doing it for free.
Any others you'd like? Any epithets?
No, make them as insulting as you please. I'm fine. I'm secure enough in my ducky tie to take the slings and arrows. Yeah.
I have bad news. I've only just now realised it's a duck tie. Your name is Duckworth.
Tal did ask what's with the duck tie, which I thought was an incredible 3 years. 3 years I've known her. Incredible scene.
So what's... Because your name is like Duck, isn't it?
It's got a duck in it. Yeah.
I see, yeah, wow. That's
where it comes from.
I've never realised that before.
Here comes Jess to throw more slings and arrows at me.
He's come onto the stream to defend himself from your allegations.
Well, they are true allegations. I think you were. I don't think you were biased towards me. I think that you knew I would win, and you didn't want to put me up against everyone else.
I mean, did you miss the deadline to submit? Is that what it was?
Actually, the deadline was extended, so technically I didn't. I just forgot.
Right. And that is your defence, is it?
Anyway, what I want to say is that when I'm an ITV journalist, which I will be by the end of next week, I'll come and present these awards whenever you want.
Oh, God, I'd be delighted.
I'm good at public speaking, but come get me to do it all the time.
It would take some pressure off.
Yeah.
I can just write the words and let somebody else read.
Why can't I write them?
Writing the words and letting somebody else read them is literally my job.
Well,
so.
I'll keep in touch. I do cost £13 an hour though, so.
Oh, £13 an hour.
Minimum wage.
Look at that. We'll have to really dig deep for that one.
We'll have to pay. Yeah, you have to pay a legal amount. That's for sure. We'll probably start up again at about 8ish.
Am I going to be
currently 7:49 in Salford?
The
About
temperature
14 degrees. I think it's probably cooling down a
chilly,
little. It's
yeah.
really pleasant though. I think from being inside. I've had a message from Sophie Hodges who says
good.
on Instagram, "Good luck to everyone."
Oh, that's nice.
Which is,
she's very nice. And one thing I was saying to Neve earlier in the pre-show, they're just a lot of very horrible people.
Oh, just terrible. Absolutely the worst people you can imagine.
Just,
which is a shame. It speaks badly to us, I think, as an institution.
And us as people.
Yeah.
For raising these people.
For sure.
Which, we take this duty seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. Who have you not bothered? Who can you go and...
Frankly, a shocking number of people, because I think...
Fletch is currently on the cable, do be aware.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of this, so I have had to stay fairly static because people have been standing on the cable. But people have figured what I do, and so they've started closing ranks.
Yeah.
I'm not letting that stop me.
No, Sadie definitely didn't want to appear then. She just sort of flinched and ran past. But a lot of Pope reaction this evening.
Yes. Bob is his name.
Bob.
Robert.
Pope Leo the 14th.
Bob.
To
his friends.
Yeah.
Would you be Pope?
Not Catholic.
Yeah, but would you if they offered it to you?
Also an atheist.
But if they offered. Sweet gig, isn't it?
What is... Yeah, I don't know what the salary is. And I imagine it's quite a lot of work.
You get to meet Ray Fiennes when you die.
When I die, I'd meet Ray Fiennes?
Well, yeah, in conclave.
Yeah.
Investigates the Pope's death.
Sure.
Would you rather be a cardinal then, so you can meet Ray Fiennes?
What about being Ray Fiennes?
What's the ideal movie situation in which to meet Ray Fiennes? I'll tell you now, it's not in Bruges.
No, it's not that. When I've ordered breakfast at the Grand Budapest Hotel and he's bringing it to me, that would be. So he might try and shag me though. That is something he was doing to a lot of the guests at the Grand Budapest.
He's a nice guy in that movie though.
Yeah, great character.
Fletcher's moved enough off the cable that
Yeah.
I think we might be able to
You might just have to nudge him.
So with that, I need to find someone. Tell me someone to interview quickly.
Why don't you go to? Have you done Simone?
I've not done Simone.
You can try Simone.
Good
She'd
idea.
love it.
Hello.
Hi.
I have a camera and a microphone. Simone, you've been nominated by Mr. Duckworth. Who are you wearing?
Who?
Who?
Boo-hoo.
Fair enough.
And we had a snow globe at the work do, and it's got all fake snow attached to it still.
That's nice. That's free confetti. You judged, one of the 3 judges for a new award, this Social Story Award. How exciting is it to see everyone embracing social media like that?
It's very exciting considering we work in an industry which is very new and upcoming. It was amazing to see so many amazing entries across video and audio, and to see what next talent's coming up into our office.
That's an incredible response. So diplomatic. Do you two want to add anything? You were also co-judges on the Social Story Award. First off, there was a rather vicious allegation. Care to elaborate?
No comment.
Essentially, I didn't deserve to win, but I only found out I was nominated on the day, about 5 drinks in at the SU. So
And
I
he
was
got us all to come down.
Yeah, I was very convinced that I
bought a
was going
suit
to
for him to win this.
Yeah,
2
and I
years
didn't
ago.
win. And if you actually go back and watch the live stream from the 2023 awards, you'll see the complete chaos that happened when I didn't win. So
it was
the people's
ridiculous.
Winner, the people's winner, but our winner didn't even show up. So
Yeah. Bix.
yeah, Bix, can I have your award?
Blood on your hands, mate.
I can, please.
Friend of Quays TV, Bix, does a lot of sports stuff.
It was really, to be fair, because we didn't really get a chance to talk about it. Unbelievable story he did. Edited, assuming he edited it. If he didn't, then we may have picked the wrong guy. But if he edited it, exceptional work, Bix.
Something that
people in the industry do all the time, and it bangs every time. It's what people want to see. It was the same, if not better than what like Sky Sports presenters would do. So yeah, brilliant. Well done, mate.
Yeah, it was one of the last ones we actually watched, and
It
there was
went
a
right
lot.
to the top.
There was a lot to watch. So the fact that was so engaging.
Yeah, well done, mate.
The true
Very
winner.
good.
Incredible. Now, I've spotted a couple of our judges for third year. Don't worry, guys. I'm moving to our judges over here. Because, Sam, you look so picturesque.
Thank you. Have you come to get my picture just because it's
Yeah, of course.
Really
I needed to capture this moment. And you two look like you were having a private conversation. I just can't allow that.
chatting about? We were chatting about...
We are live on YouTube. Be
Yeah,
careful.
I know. We were chatting about graduating 8 years ago, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
which
that information's out there.
which means that I started around then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started around then. So,
You graduated 5 years ago?
yeah, 19. So 6 years ago.
6 years ago. See, you shouldn't have come over here. It's all coming out now.
We're all old. How does that make you feel?
Well, my knees are going.
Yeah, I have back problems now, and it kind of hurts to admit that. I'm going grey over here, which is why I'm wearing the hair down. It hides it.
I found 2 grey hairs the other day, and it's not okay.
Well,
It's
I would
not
love
okay.
to take this moment to announce to everyone that I don't have greys or joint problems yet. So thank you.
Okay, all right.
You go to the gym.
Yeah, apparently exercise is good for you. Good for you. I don't have a huge amount of time left. Is there anyone you'd like to... Oh, my God. I was going to ask if there was anyone you wanted to me to interview necessarily,
I think
but...
you should jump in the middle.
Yeah,
of this
just right in the
picture.
middle.
Yeah.
It's kind of tempting. I'm going to do it. Let's see if we can get this. How's it going?
Pretty good, man.
All right, I'll get out of the picture. That was fun. Now they can have a normal photo. This is a class of second years, and a veritable army have shown up. An army of them. There's so many, which would explain why it was so loud for the best second year award. Now, again, running out of steam. 5 more minutes. Let's see who else we can talk to. I'm going to revisit you two. Hi, guys.
Hello, back again.
Yes, you look terrified.
I'm so scared.
I'm nice in the midfield. Halftime show.
It's right.
We're talking my kind of terminology here.
It's when like people come up to you and like, do you just hate it when someone like shoves a microphone in your face? That's what you've just done.
No, I think it's excellent. I love talking.
Let's be fair here. This is what you do as your magazine.
It is important that I do this now so that you know how the people of Salford feel when you pop up out an hour and go, hey, can I touch you? I'm a student journalist.
Can I talk to you about indie music? They're like, what?
Just 2 minutes. I just need 2 minutes of your time.
I don't even know how I would react. I'd be like, arty monkeys?
Emma Nelson got interviewed by a presenter called Jack Wood. Love Jack Wood, by the way. And he asked her who her favourite artist was, and she apparently said Jess Glynn, and it went viral. No, she didn't. Yeah, I'm outing Emma here, but the video is like on TikTok and stuff, apparently.
I have a real problem since I graduated from the course that whenever I've been interviewed for anything, like if I go to something and they've got like PR there or something and they just want a short thing for their social media video, I will not shut up. This might surprise you, but I talk like a lot. I'm really bad at being concise.
40-minute section on the motorsport chat, I would never expect you to carry on talking about a subject you're passionate about.
Yeah, I just have a distinct memory of leaving a bar after this thing. It was a promo for a thing. We're not going to get into it. And the guy interviewed me, and as I was talking, I could just feel upon my brain go, you need to shut up. You've already ruined this for him. He's not going to pick you. Just move on. And I just wouldn't stop. It was bad. Anyway, shove the mic in your face. This is how everyone else feels.
Yeah. Well, now I know, so... Yeah.
How's your night been?
It's been fine. I've been sat at the back of the room making graphics appear, so it's been, busy. But I'm up next. It's the Keys Award next.
Oh, who's nominated? Emma Nelson?
I can't tell you, can I? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I can't say. You'll find out in like 3 minutes. So you'll have to wait.
Where's the watch from?
The watch is from a now defunct site called Projects Watches. It's a real shame. They are really nice watches, but yeah, they shut down. So I had to fix it myself. I got a knife in it and changed the battery.
What are you wearing tonight?
All Uniqlo except the shoes, which are Doc Martens.
Believe it or not, guys, Cam actually likes Uniqlo.
I've been to Japan, and I am distressingly. I'm like, yeah, the. Well, no, my fiance edited them together. I've not made YouTube videos. Yeah, they're out there.
Where?
I don't know.
We need to come on, like.
I genuinely have no idea, and they are holiday videos. They're not exactly like vlogs.
I watched Struckers with happily, like, sat through all 10 minutes, was like, woo, this is great, come on.
I'm like the third person this evening to make the joke about going to Japan. Duckers and Richard, who is our Director of Journalism and Politics Contemporary History, just came back from Japan. To be fair to the poor guy, I went up to him and said, "You've just come back from Japan," rather than him bringing it up. Whereas Duckers and I mention it like occasionally.
Every day.
Like
Brought up in every single conversation you have with Cam and Duckers.
Do you know what? As someone who wants to go to Japan, I don't mind it.
it's a very nice country. This has been more for like, this has done more for the tourism of Japan than it has for the University of Salford.
I think you both together convinced me.
And as a result, Prime Minister Ishba, I would like free entry to Japan whenever I want. I know you're watching this. Shigeru Ishba.
What guy? Is he the one on, like, Twitter and stuff? And he, like, poses with, like, different things. He's really funny.
Yes, he has done some of that. And he's also one of the more liberal members of their Conservative Party. So as things go, what I'm saying is I support you, Prime Minister Ishba, and it would be fantastic if I could have a free holiday to Japan whenever I wanted. That was useful. And
live with your brother.
Your brother lives in Japan?
yeah,
Yeah.
moved out there 3 years ago.
That's fun.
It is fun. I saw him last time I was out there. We did karaoke. There are videos of that no one will ever see.
You got paid to see each other now?
Well, yeah, this is my thinking. You know, I could advertise like the wonderful opportunities for immigrants in Japan. Prime Minister Ishba. We're not on first name terms. I understand that. This has gone rapidly off the rails. Dear God, I need an exit ramp. Let's talk to Fletch. Hello, Fletch.
Hello.
You're the last interview, I would imagine.
Is anybody still watching?
How dare you? I think the numbers have probably gone up. You showed up late, but what a night, huh?
What a night. What a night. Well, the night is still young. It's early evening, really, isn't it?
This is true. The sun's not even gone down. I know this because I'm looking.
To be here because I was sat in traffic for 45 minutes or so, stuck amongst all the Man United fans trying to get to Old Trafford, and I missed the first 3 or 4 awards.
I hadn't considered we'd accidentally done this on a match day. Oops, and that's a shame because you're a United fan.
Well, I am.
It's Europa League, isn't it?
So I'll forgive them. It's Europa League, yes. 3-0 lead from the first leg against Athletic Club de Bilbao. So pretty confident that we will make it through to the final.
I would have a look at how the game's going, but I don't have my phone on me because currently we are streaming off my phone.
Oh, okay.
So I can't know. Tell everyone.
They're only a minute in.
Oh, well then.
There will, it'll be no worse
So they
than
are.
1-0 down.
Big awards coming up. Are you presenting the Paul Broster Award? You did last year.
Not as far as I know.
Well, to be fair,
Asked me to.
Sarah Eden, though she was presenting the Multimedia Award until, Duck has said, Sarah Eyre is presenting the Multimedia Award. So there's still time. Just be aware that might happen to you. I'm mostly known so I know if I need to put a graphics strap up. That's been my job. I've been making graphics appear. They've not been working.
Put one up. I mean,
just in case. Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a suit.
No fun. Thoughts on my
And indeed, Spencer.
Incredible.
And do you like my tie?
I do like your
This
tie.
is Liberty.
Oh, that's very nice. I like.
It's
Is it cherries? Is
I
it just
bought this from the
flowers?
Liberty store on Regent Street.
Lovely.
In about 1999.
And is that not what ties are for? I have a tie from my dad, some like nice Italian designer tie that he gave me for graduation. I went, wow, this is too nice. You can't give me this. I went, yeah, I can. I think I got it like 30 years ago. So anyway, that's my tie now.
Still going strong. Ties, ties will never die.
One of the things that last, really.
It's like a good wine, isn't it?
I've had to buy like 4 or 5 suits because I keep getting bigger and I'm not taller. But ties, they'll last forever.
Ties will last forever. I've still got my whole rack of ties. Well, because when I started in the BBC in 1993, everybody was very smart. Now you struggle to you watch the 10 o'clock news, you struggle to see a tie on a man.
Jack McKinnell came to say hello, former Quays TV intern, and he came in today wearing sweatpants. The BBC would never have allowed that in the 90s, even on a techie.
What is the world coming to?
It's crazy, isn't it? That was a big sigh, Gracie.
Yeah, we've got a problem.
Oh,
Not mine. One of my friends has lost it.
not a vape.
George's.
Like the
pod
lid of
the vape.
Yeah. George's. Technology these days. She's literally scratching around the
Do you think perhaps you're too addicted to nicotine?
Not me.
A little bit, yes. And I wish I never started, but it's a cruel, cruel addiction that I will combat one day.
I have decided to turn this into an anti-smoking and vaping PSA, I suppose.
It's a vape debate now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm all against vaping.
Except that you vape.
You vape? Well, yeah, but I'm against it, so I
Against
will.
other people vaping.
No, yeah. I will tell everyone to never vape.
But you vape yourself.
Yeah, but
I
I will
don't
combat
vape.
it. I'm not going to be like 25 and vaping. No offense.
Yeah, because 25, that would be old, wouldn't it? Could you imagine being 25 years old?
I can't remember being 25 years old.
No, but I just feel like by then I shouldn't be doing that.
Because you'd be old.
21.
Okay.
I've got 4 years to combat that. So.
Because then you will be old. Yeah, get it in while you can. Chain vape until your 25th birthday. And
Like none of my family know. Like, do you know what I mean?
well, they do now.
Mum, switch off if you watch it. I should have said that at the start. She's not watching this. No offense.
I'm going to find your mother and send her a link. Then she'll be watching.
No, I will quit soon.
When?
4 years.
Yeah, in 4 years.
Well, I hope you find your or your friend's vape. I don't know how much it will cost.
Not. She can't find it.
I mean,
She is going into a full-blown breakdown over the lid of the vape falling.
it's the lid.
Just the lid. She's got the vape. It's literally just the
I've
black.
had like pens without lids. Why should you need the vape lid?
No, it's like the bit that you. I don't vape. It's that bit. It's the bit you suck.
So like.
Yep.
You do.
Yep, I know. I get what you mean. The mouthpiece.
The mouthpiece.
The bit you suck on.
You do. Not that I don't vape, so I wouldn't know. But that's the bit she's lost. She's the straw.
Utterly. I saw. Luckily, the camera wasn't on you. I saw past the camera person, and I thought, well, I'm going to give Gracie a little bit of time.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm grateful at the time.
So supportive.
People were out here, but still, like a lot of people did saw. I saw Taylor saw, but I just like can't look in anyone's direction that I know was there.
You were luckily one of the first ones out here, so that did help.
But the thing is, like, I'm not even drunk. Like, I'm not whatever. It was. Disclaimer. It was the pay. It's the pay.
That is fair. I was saying this to Reese before.
Is the wet patch still there? No.
These paving tiles are not nearly as even as they appear.
No. Not with heels on as well.
No, and like I was saying to Reese, these shoes are like half a size too big for me, so my foot's really sliding around in here. And I can't imagine what heels are like. I mean, I can because I walk around like this most of the time anyway. But, you know, we found it. Found it. Incredible. Now running away quickly. Oh, no. Don't show that on camera. That's not. It looks like a Cronenberg movie.
I know. But I live to tell the tale, so it is what it is.
Well, exactly. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing.
Not many people.
Only Taylor and like 6 people, so
it's fine. Never happened.
And you apparently.
Yes, and now we've told everyone.
Oh yeah, but apart from
Thousands of people watching this. Thousands. Yeah, like at least 10,000.
Joe in there.
And maybe like 6 or 7 other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps Gracie's.
Yeah.
I hope not. Love you, Mum.
She doesn't vape. If you're watching.
She might be holding one in her hands, but that's a different thing. Yeah, of course. Now, I thought we were supposed to go live again at 8. It's now almost 10 past, so
Deary me.
timekeeping.
Who's organising this thing?
You would think with Duckers organising it, we'd be to time. Isn't that like a producer's job?
On the second.
And yet, yeah, it's 8. I can't really read.
Nearly 10 past 8.
Yeah, coming
Big hands
close.
On,
8:08, give or take.
The little hands on the 8s.
8:08. My watch does move between the minutes, and it really throws me. I didn't ever really read analog clocks, which is, I'm 26, I should be able to read one of those at a glance. We did, but like I had a really traumatic experience where the teacher asked me in PE to go read the clock. and I said it was like 8:10. Obviously, it wasn't 8:10. There isn't a school where I would be in school at 8:10.
Breakfast club?
True, this was PE class in the mid-afternoon. And I said it so confidently, and then she went, Cameron, it's the middle of the afternoon. And that was such an everyone laughed, and it was so embarrassing that I just stopped reading analog clocks.
Yeah, still, the effects of that traumatic experience.
It stayed with me.
Affecting.
It would have been like 9.
Yeah.
And yet here we are, well over a decade later, refusing to read analog clocks. Because it just upset me so deeply. Now, my rule had been to stay outside, but I would like to talk to Caroline, because
Yeah, just go over and.
I think
go over and
she'd
point the
really
mic-
appreciate
point-
getting a
point the
microphone
camera.
shoved in her face.
Definitely. And Mick.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
talk about his reality TV.
Mick would really love that.
Yeah.
I've already been told off once, but hey, let's move on. I think it might be,
We've got 2 recluse. They aren't journalism students, are they? Tell me. Over there.
I don't know who they are.
I'm going to go.
Oh, no. I'm definitely getting out the way. Good evening. You're live on Quays TV. Oh, Mick's escaping. Heartbreaking. I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you, yeah. But I spent 45 minutes on Salford Crescent today, just getting here. But I'm all right now, I'm here.
Yeah, Fletch said the same thing. The United fans, apparently.
Yeah, I believe they're playing Bilbao.
That is correct. It's not even like the Champions League. I don't see why people care.
I think they care a lot, Cameron.
Maybe they shouldn't.
Well, my husband and son would disagree, but,
I am nominally a United fan, but I stopped because... Yeah, I stopped because McLaren made me happier, so I went back to F1.
I think that's a wise decision.
It was. It also makes me sad sometimes, but that's sport, I'm told.
Cam, what are you wearing?
All Uniqlo. All Uniqlo, except the shoes, which are Doc Martens, and very hideously uncomfortable. I put them on because
You'd worn them in now.
Not these ones. I wore in my boots, but it's too hot for boots, and I thought, well, I'll go with these. They're not formal shoes, but they're okay. And Sarah got me these for Christmas, I think it was. However, they pinch, and I've been wearing them since I left the house at 8:20, and I've been on my feet most of the time since.
And you're presenting tonight, so you're...
Yeah, so a lot of leg work, and these are not shoes for leg work. Who are you wearing?
This is vintage. Charity shop, a £5.
Well, that's what we like to see.
No one else is going to come in this. It's not from Shein. Good thing.
Too many of the students are wearing fast fashion, and all of them be like, I know. It's Shine, but I know.
£5.
Same price and so much better. The only person I'm giving credit to is Mick is also wearing Shein, but
Mick is wearing Shein.
charity.
It looks like a charity shop shirt. In a good way.
And he found it at a charity shop. So someone else has already spent the money on it.
Fine, I'll take that.
Because everyone else going, oh, I know. I don't like fast fashion, but anyway, it's just not on, is it?
Not on. And none of this is fast fashion.
Not at all. Okay, you can walk in front. Feel free to walk in front. I know. You may walk in front of my interview. Incredible. You are free. In fact, everyone's coming back in. Let's head back outside very briefly. We'll take a moment here to just once more reflect on this beautiful sun. Everyone's going back in. It's going to take a moment. And I feel like at the start of the show, I kind of went, well, everyone's back in now. That's it. And then there was at least 10 more minutes. That won't happen this time, of course, because most people are here now and they kind of get the flow of the evening. Coming up, we've got the Quays TV Awards. I think then it might be Broadcast Journalism. We've got the third year award, the Postgrad Award as well, and of course the Paul Broster Award. There are a couple others in there, but I've forgotten them. Big awards. Obviously, all the awards are big. Biggest night in entertainment, biggest thing to happen today. But plenty to look forward to. And whoever it was that lost a vape found a vape. So that's a good, happy note to end on, a positive note to end on. So I hope you will stay with us on Quays TV. We're going to take a very, very, very short break because I can see so many people at the bar because this is a drinking event first. But then we'll be back with the Quays TV Award. So yeah, do stay with us. Thank you for watching the highlight of the evening, the halftime show presented by literally no one and brought to you by Cameron Gordon.
subscribe my way. Just water. It's just water. I read like a sort of DJ air horn. Hello! Welcome back to the second half of the University of Salford Student Journalism and PR Awards. Look, it's a nice night. You've had a few drinks. You're full of bubblegum flavoured nicotine liquid. Bubblegum is a really terrible word to put there. But we've just a few more awards to hand out tonight, and then you are free. Just before the break, we had the Salford Now Award. So let's start the second half by handing out its sister prize, the Quays TV Student Award. Quite right. This year, Quays has seen some fantastic shows, none of which, they tell me, would have been possible without the two people who've judged and will present this award. So please welcome to the stage Cameron Gordon and Joe Lander.
That goes quiet really quickly. For a bunch of journalists, you guys are really quiet. Tonight, bring the volume up, bring the volume up. There we go, it's a bit better. We're here to chat about the Quays TV Award. It's been a really great year on Quays, and it wouldn't be possible without every single one of you in this room, so huge thank you. It's been one of the biggest years for Quays. When I first took over, the channel was on around 1.1 thousand subscribers. I'm very keen to announce a couple weekends ago we just passed 3,000 subscribers. Quays TV is now the third most subscribed to student channel in the country, so well done. And in the past year we've had over 110,000 different people come to Quays TV, so well done. At one point, we also had just over 9 shows in 1 week, which was a very busy week. But it was a good round. Anything for you to add?
Yeah, I want to say that, you know, those numbers are fantastic, but they do only happen because of you guys. And so many of you guys, other courses help. We've got a lot of other courses helping tonight, so I don't mean to. And thank you to those that are helping us.
Shout out to the guys and girls who can.
Because, well, your parents at home, particularly Gracie's parents, wouldn't be able to watch this if not for the people making this all happen. But so many of you just got involved from the jump. You're not just presenting, you're coming up with show ideas, you're coming to us with anything that you can think of to do, and you're presenting them so well and so naturally. And it's awesome to see how much you've grown, all of you, the people nominated tonight, but also those of you that help out behind the scenes or that didn't get into the shortlist. All of you are fantastic.
So anyway, it's not about us, it's about you.
Nominees.
The nominees are...
Oh, God, he's doing it.
Freya Johnson.
Oh, we're doing one each. That makes sense. Gracie Jones.
And she's sat next to Gracie Jones. It's Samantha Stimson. It's going to be an awkward bit in there, that corner. The winner is Freya Johnson.
Now, in truth, we already knew she wasn't going to come here tonight, so Joe kindly told her.
Yeah, we let her know a couple nights ago. We did one of the largest broadcasts Quays TV has ever seen. It was the Salford Weekly 4 finale, and Freya produced that. She did a really good job, and we pulled her aside privately, and we did let her know a couple nights ago that she'd won, and this was the moment she found out.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely.
Thank you. Oh my God. I don't really know what to say. Thanks to everyone who's kind of supported me and watched Salford Weekly, I guess. I'm really crying. Really? I'm so happy. Oh my God.
Anything you want to say?
Thank you. I don't really have anything else to say. Get involved with Quays TV could change my life, and it'll. I don't know what to say. Really?
Genuinely, yeah.
Oh my God! Don't show me crying. I've worked hard all year, and I've been so stressed, but it's been so worth it. And I love student TV, man. I'm such a geek. I love student TV, man. Oh, cut it there.
Great stuff. Well done to Freya. Thank you to Cameron and Joe. Okay, fine. They nearly didn't get another round of applause. Next tonight, though, it is another big award, hotly contested. It's Sports Journalist of the Year. And it's been judged by someone who's been breaking barriers since graduating from Salford just a few short years ago. P. Meulenstein was the first woman to commentate live on a Super Sunday game for Sky Sports. She's been to the Euros and World Cups for the men's and the women's game. And last month, she presented Sky's coverage of the EFL Cup final and got to meet Tom freaking Brady, which is pretty impressive. To me, I'm the only NFL fan in the house. Thanks. Everyone, before we hear from Peen, let's look at the nominees then for Sports Journalist of the Year. They are: for an energetic, fun and informative package, Sam Armitage. For a super interesting and informative take on a sport that is breaking down barriers, Natalie Durkin. And for a brilliant tactical insight, Edward Hayton. Now, unfortunately, Peen can't be with us tonight, but she sent us a video announcing the winner. Again, a little bit earlier than the end, so try not to go mental. There's a little bit of context. Or just go mental, it's fine.
Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good night. I'm really sorry that I can't be there, but I thought I'd send a really quick message just to say well done to everyone that put forward some work for the Sports Journalist Awards. All of the nominations were brilliant, and well done if you were shortlisted. So without further ado, the winner of the Sports Journalist Award is Natalie Durkin. Natalie, massive congratulations. I really enjoyed watching your piece. I thought it was really interesting, and I'm very excited to see what you've got coming up in the future.
Oh my god, thank you. This is so nice. This is so weird. Thank you very much. Thank you to Philo, because he has been a massive, massive help this year, especially with all my sports work. But to all the lecturers, because I feel like, yeah, I wouldn't have done a lot of this work without you, but thank you so much.
So thank you, Peen. Well done, Tal, for a fantastic piece of work, and well done, Philo. Nice to all the rest of us just play second fiddle to Philo. Standing up here all night. Don't try and rescue it now. Moving on. Now for the next of our year group awards, and this one is for postgraduate student. Our judge for this award was a Salford Masters student just a few years ago. Since then, Freya Chappell has worked at Sky News on their flagship programmes. She's now a reporter for BBC Breakfast and BBC News at 1. Before we ask Freya to present the award, here are the nominees. For her ability to deliver high-profile interviews in an engaging way, Charlotte Ford. Caitlin Leng for a great mix of online and local stories. And for a portfolio making a mark in industry already, Niall McGreevy. And save it more, present the award, here's Freya.
Hello. You all did such a fantastic job. It was very hard to choose the winner. The winner that I chose them because it's really important sometimes, I think, to remember that even though you're a student, you can still get really good interviews and you can still get great guests. And that is exactly what this person did. Oh, here it is. So the winner is... Excuse me 1 second whilst I get this out. Charlotte Ford. Who I think isn't here today. Somebody else is going to get it.
Somebody else will.
Megan.
Meg, do you want to accept?
Megan's going to accept the award. Well done, Megan and Charlotte.
Thank you. I'm just accepting this on behalf of Charlotte. She couldn't be here tonight, but she's very grateful and she's so thrilled to win this award. So well done, Charlotte.
Thanks, Freya. Well done, Charlotte. And thanks, Meg. Now it's time for Broadcast Journalist of the Year award. I'm going to scrub hotly contested from the script, but this one really is. This one has been judged by someone that hundreds of thousands of people across the country rely on, but they don't even know it. Grace Maley is a producer and a journalist for BBC Radio 5 Live, looking after Mark Chapman's programmes, among others. Grace graduated in the same class as Peen, and both have been smashing it for women in sports journalism. They graduated in the same class as Cameron. He wanted to make that abundantly clear. He is not smashing it for women in sports journalism. Hashtag performative ally. So, the nominees for Broadcast Journalist of the Year are, for stories presented sensitively and with authority, Megan Foley. For a piece of journalism shot and edited to the highest standard, Rhys Hansen. And for an industry standard piece of work that wouldn't be out of place on national news, Ellie Watt. Now, unfortunately, Grace also can't be with us tonight. You will find out why in the video. But she sent this message.
Hi everyone, it's Grace. Sorry I can't be with you all tonight. I'm actually going to see Ollie Mears, but I hope you're having an amazing evening. So it took me ages to decide on a winner because the standard of entries was so high. But I can confirm that the winner is Ellie Watt.
Well done, mate.
Hi. So massive thank you to my lecturers, Duckers. Rob and Cam, you helped so much. Sam, Caroline, you're amazing. Uni has been the best 3 years of my life, probably, and I've met amazing people. So you're all going to go so far. To the first and second years, cherish it. It's going to be the best time ever. You're not meant to be sad about leaving uni, but I am, and I know a lot of people are. Big thank you to my girls, and the biggest thank you to Meg Folin, because I wouldn't have been able to do it without her. So, love you, Meg!
Well done, Ellie. Thanks, Grace. I hope Ollie Mears isn't shit. And take that, Philo. First billing on them. All right, Feature Writer of the Year is our next award. And our judge is someone who's written a series of amazing features for Lad Bible. Niamh Shackleton turned her love for films into articles about Pixar, among others, and has touched Colin Farrell. That's what she told me. So if you win, you can shake Colin Farrell's hand by the transitive property. The nominations then for Feature Writer of the Year are Naomi Eden for a gritty and engaging piece of work, for a well-written and emotive piece, Hannah Whitehead, and for a fascinating piece for both local and national audiences, Hannah Whiting. And to announce the winner, please welcome Niamh.
Oh, you stopped too soon. So Dockers did me dirty doing this so late because I'm several Prosecco's deep at this point. I thought I was going to be in the first half, but here we are. The nominees, all of them, all the entries were brilliant. And with them being feature pieces, obviously they're longer. I had to go through them in detail. So whoever put forward work, please know that they were brilliant. It just so happened that I came to these three. And the winner is Naomi Eden. Who is not here?
Thank you. We will make sure Naomi gets a certificate.
And I will leave now.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks, Niamh. I mean, there has to be a first and a second half. I apologise. Our penultimate award is another big one and a special one. It's the Eleanor Haye Third Year Student Award. I'm going to scrub hotly contested again from the thing. The standard of work for this award is always exceptional, and that is why we have 2 exceptional people to judge it, and why we've named it for an exceptional person. The award is named for Eleanor Haye. Eleanor graduated from Salford in 2017 with a first-class honours degree in broadcast journalism. She went on to work as a content executive for Huddersfield Town and loved sports journalism. Tragically, Eleanor died after an infection in September of 2022 at just 26. So every year, we ask 2 of Elle's closest friends and 2 people you might know to judge this award. Sam Morris is an award-winning and chart-topping podcast producer and someone, quite right, and someone without whom it's fair to say your podcasting module and news days just would not happen. And Bethan Holmes is a BBC journalist and newsreader who you can see and hear across the BBC, as well as a former student and intern. It's always great to have them back. Please welcome Sam and Bethan.
And thank you to Duckers for copy and pasting the intro that I sent him. Do also just want to say thank you to the university and to the awards for continuing to name this award after Eleanor. She was so special to us, so it is really special that we continue to celebrate Eleanor this way. It means a lot to us, it means a lot to her other friends and to her family as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as Duckers just said, you know, this award is named after our friend Eleanor, who throughout university threw herself into her course and her uni life, being part of Shock Radio and the Social Sec at the Rowing Club. She then went on to have a fantastic career in journalism, working at BBC Sports, Salford Red Devils and Huddersfield Town. Now, this 3rd year award, you know, we've been judging this for 3 years now, I think. And the entries this year was of such high quality. You know, you're all clearly a dedicated and talented cohort, and your ability to tell such unique and personal stories just blew us away, really.
Which, for that reason, I argued, and we wanted to give out multiple awards, and Duckers said no. So we did. We negotiated some honourable mentions. We wanted to do a couple of extra honourable mentions just for the really high quality of work that was submitted. And the work that was submitted that we really felt could have gone to a professional publication straight away. So we wanted to give a round of applause to Mick. And also to Megan Folan, again, just for really high quality work, guys. Well done.
Do you want to open the envelope?
I just spoke, so you can do this.
Okay.
Shall I do the nominees?
Oh, go on then.
Oh, yeah, do that,
yeah,
please.
Why not? So there they are. You wouldn't think this is our 3rd year doing it. We're a complete train crash. So, should we do the winner?
Oh, do you want the nominees? Are you saying the nominees?
You say them out loud.
Okay. Natalie Durkin. Emma Nelson. And Ellie Watts.
Okay, so now the winner is Emma Nelson.
Honestly, oh my gosh, wow. I really wasn't expecting this. I have such an incredible year. Like, they're all absolutely insane. And of course, 2nd and 1st years are as well. But yeah, this just means a lot. And it's a really personal project that I did for my final major project. And I'm really proud of it. And yeah, just keep doing journalism and telling the stories that matter, because I just, yeah, it's meant so much to me. And I've loved these 3 years. So thank you. And thank you to all.
Thank you, Sam and Bethan. Congratulations, Emma. Very well deserved. You wouldn't know that we'd not rehearsed that before those guys came up. Seamless. Now it's time to present, would you believe, lads, we're doing great, our final award of the evening. Muted response. And this is the Paul Broster Award for overall contribution to journalism at Salford. It's named for Paul Broster, who is the Associate Dean for Student Experience. I think I've got that right. But before that, he headed up the journalism department, and Paul founded these very awards. So it's great to be able to honour him, and he gave me this job, but that's got absolutely nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. Here's Paul with a bit more.
Good evening, everybody. I'm sure you're at that stage of the night, having been to many journalism awards, where you're all rather jolly and you're all telling Duckers and the team how much you love them. So let's get on with our next award without further ado. This is an award which is judged by the journalism team, and they look to judge and find the student who they believe has shown outstanding commitment throughout the whole year and throughout their studies. And actually, this award is now named after me, and my name's Paul Broster. I am so honoured by that, so thank you to everybody. I started the awards back in 2012, and I also spent a lot of time working in journalism at Salford, establishing it as a subject at Media City, so I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud this award is now named after me, but actually what I'm most proud of is all the students, hundreds if not thousands of them now, who've been through our programmes at Salford, shone in the programmes, shone in these awards, but also shone in so many jobs out in the industry. So you are the stars of the show. Keep having a great night. And now, to reveal the winner of the Paul Broster Award, I'm going to hand back to Duckers and the team. Thank you.
Was there like an ironic round of applause at the end of that video? Do you know, Karen? No? Okay. It sounded like there was an ironic round of applause at the end of the actual video. I'll play it back later. Thanks, Paul. This is a very special award. And every year it's difficult to choose just one student who sums up all the qualities that Paul talked about there, because so many of you do. Our winner is someone whose passion for sport, and football in particular, really drove their work, meaning that they gave absolutely everything in news days. There's someone who's helped me out lots on offer-holder visit days and on open days, and always speaks so eloquently about the course and what it means to them. They've also been nationally published and already made a great mark in the industry. The winner of the Paul Broster Award is Edward Hayton. Now, Ed's not here, unfortunately. Alfie has pre-warned him that we might try and give him a ring. What's his response been, Alfie? Sounds. Should we try and give him a ring? Let's go for it. Let's try and get Ed on the line and really embarrass the hell out of him on a telephone.
Right. I hope this is the right Ed as well. I really hope he picks up. Come on, Ed. Oh, this is really embarrassing. I'm so sorry.
Live television.
Hello, Ed. You're live on Quays TV, mate. You just won the Paul Broster Outstanding Award, Student of the Year Award. Congratulations, mate. So, just, we just want to hear a speech from you, if that's okay.
Oh, right. No, thank you very much, guys. What did I win again?
The Outstanding Student, mate. The Paul Broster Award for an Astounding Student.
Oh, class. Well, I've really enjoyed my time at uni, and yeah, it's been brilliant. Delighted to get the award. Yeah, thanks very much.
No worries, mate. Thank you.
Thank you, Alfie. Congratulations, Ed. We'll get him the certificate. Live TV. Right, that is all the awards we have for tonight. So all that's left for me to do is say some thank yous. Please show your appreciation for the staff from Meat and Drink who brought the booze. A good thing. A big thank you to all of our judges, especially those who are able to join us tonight. A big round of applause for the judges again, please. A really big thank you from me to Chelsea and Rachel, who have helped out with all of the organising of this award, who've organised the certificates and everything to do with it, the drinks and all of that. So a round of applause for them too. To our tech team, to Cameron and Rob and Joe, along with Alfie and Aaron and Gemma, who've streamed this event tonight out on YouTube. Thanks, everyone. Thanks especially to all of you, because otherwise I would just be an old man yelling at a clown. Thanks to those of you who won, those of you who were nominated, those of you who just turned up because you heard there was free booze. For those of you in your third year, this will be one of your last big nights in Salford. I know, right? So go and enjoy it. There's free food in the SU. Stomachs may need to be lined for this evening's festivities. But before that, though, we have one final video for you. So from the University of Salford Journalism and PR Awards, good night.
Welcome to Bad Mouths. As always, I'm Emma.
And I'm Anna.
Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Dizzy On Demand.
It's usually straight an Elvis by the sound of it.
And what better way than to get in the ring and find out for myself?
It's over. That's it. I can't fucking top that. Go home.